What's going on, team? It's your boy G, aka Ginato Sensei. We back at it again with another episode of Ginato Explain, man. Today's episode, we're gonna be talking about WandaVision and Loki. But before we do, I need you guys to do me one huge favor: hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and any bit of support is greatly appreciated, man. You could be watching anything on YouTube right now, but you decided to check this video out, so I appreciate y'all. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so ever since Loki finished up his first season, man, the debate has been going on pretty much even during Loki, was if Loki is better than WandaVision, right? And for me, I feel like you could take this discussion in two different ways, but ultimately I'll just answer it for myself right now. I like Loki better, right? And this is all opinion, this is not law, but I'm gonna get into the reasons why, but I'm also gonna give you the reason why some of you might think WandaVision is better, just so we have that balance act, because both of them were great. I feel like they highlighted two different things. So starting off with Loki, man, I feel like Loki gave us a lot more from a world building standpoint in the MCU, just because we got an explanation of how time works, we got a confirmation of the multiverse, and Loki is a fan favorite, like he is the more popular out of the two characters. For a lot of people before watching WandaVision weren't really that familiar with Wanda, and got a lot more familiar with her after watching this show, including myself. I knew things like she's Magneto's daughter. I always knew that she was dope just because of the X-Men ties that had happened, being a Nexus being, which is something I did find out while I was watching it because I did a little bit more research, things that we just haven't really gotten a chance to get to in the MCU. And she's always been a side character, whereas Loki has been the main villain, anti-hero and antagonist throughout multiple films. There's still that somewhat of a bias in that sense when we're looking at the two shows, but don't get me wrong, Scarlet Witch ain't no slouch, man. She's one of the most powerful people that we have in Marvel. All the moments that she's had in the MCU movies have been shows of just strictly strength, but in the WandaVision show we got the opposite. We got to really find out who she is. So we gain a new appreciation for her, right? And you could say the same thing with Loki, with him finding love for himself. He started looking at things from a broader perspective instead of a minute, what's right in front of him. We've seen a lot of growth from both of them within both of their respective shows. What's going on, team? I know you guys are enjoying the video right now, but I want to let you guys know that not only are we making videos like this every day, Monday through Friday here on YouTube, but we're streaming on Twitch. We're having these conversations. I want to see you guys in the chat so we can talk about all this stuff live, man. We got a dope community over there, and I would love you guys to join. So check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. Link is in the description. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the chat. Back to the video. Me, if we want to get specific, I think the payoffs in WandaVision were better. A lot of them came in the later half of Loki that built up, whereas WandaVision, it was just every episode there was some type of payoff, because we was learning more and more to the mystery, right? So it was a little bit more of a journey, but once it warmed up, those final few episodes, the thing took off. You know what I'm saying? I still think Agatha being behind all of it is still the best payoff that we've had in a really long time, because it was just bro, I was not expecting that at all. It just blew my mind. With Loki, I feel like it was way more consistent throughout, from episode 1 to the finale of the first season. It was fire the whole way through. Now I will say I did not feel the stakes as much in Loki, just because of it being set outside of the timeline, whereas with WandaVision there's so much happening within that small radius of being super close to New York, and this happening right after the blip. It's so many things going on that I felt every episode I was oh, we getting there, something definitely about to happen, to the point where I didn't really start feeling like that until we saw Kang for the first time in Loki. But for with Loki, it wasn't until like the later half that I really started feeling the stakes, just because I knew in the beginning a lot of times it's like no way they're going to end the story like this. I feel like we're just getting started, so I know somehow way or another Loki gonna be all right, you know. But then we got the explanation that, like, you know, Loki's always survived, so then that brought full circle everything that's happened up to that point. I think action wise, you know, WandaVision was way better than Loki. Yes, there was definitely some cool enchantments and stuff that Loki did along with Sylvie and the rest of the different Lokis, but Wanda was just flexing. Like once she really got in her bag, like just her magic and her chaos magic, bro, like once she got in over there and she actually like awakened the Scarlet Witch, I was like, bro, ain't nothing topping that right now. But what Loki lacked in action, it made up for it in the dialogue and all the things that we've learned from what the TVA is, and finding out what variants are, and understanding how the multiverse works and the timeline, and what Kang has been doing this whole time, which basically opens up and frees up Marvel to really do a lot of cool things in the future. It's going like crazy for both of them, but asking me, bro, I think Loki was better overall. But you know, time will tell. My opinion might change later on. Like I said, this is not law, this is just how I'm feeling. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. We're not talking about just from a power standpoint, you know what I'm saying? We all know Scarlet Witch is like that, but show to show, let me know who was better. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I said earlier, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Any bit of support is greatly appreciated, man. I'm gonna head up out of here. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep your on. So go on, see your boy G. I'm gone. Peace. Dang, I know they like that video, bruh. That's crazy. I can't wait to see the comment. Whoa, what are you still doing here? Well, since you're here, you might as well hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you didn't, what are we really here for? If you're still here at this point, you probably still want to know and talk more about it. So come through on the Twitch stream, man. Twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. I want to see you in the chat. Let me know you came from YouTube, and we could talk about today's video, discuss anime, movies, films. Y'all already know what it is, bro. Wait, that's still not it? Oh, I know what it is. You was wondering about this drip right here. Well, you can check that out on IG, Growth Apparel. That's Growth Apparel, GRWTH. It's on the screen right now. So go copy you a tee, man. I'm gonna see y'all in chat. I'm gonna see y'all in these comments. I appreciate y'all once again. Y'all already know I rocks with you, bro. I'm out of here. You still here? Ah, y'all gang.